I have a customer, 11 o'clock at night, leaving my night job from anyway. Her name is Sharon, and she's a regular here. Her husband died, and on Tuesday, she comes in every night for dinner. On Tuesday, she came in and we talked, and she's like, I hope he loses. He's gonna screw everything up. I'm not gonna get Social Security. Blah, 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 blah. Sort of catastrophizing things, sort of like I've been doing all week. And then I didn't see her, obviously, till tonight. And she goes, you told me he was going to lose. You told me he was going to lose. I'm like, she's like, no, I'm going to lose my money. And she's not the first person that said that. She's in her 60s, by the way. I am really trying to work through this, but maybe someone can give me some advice. Maybe I've seen too many movies and TV. I have this image of gay people, mentally handicapable people, people with illnesses, disabled people being put in internment camps. A fascist does that. Someone who thinks he's a dictator does that. So, how in the fuck am I supposed to get past that? And by the way, it's not just me who's expressed concern about safety and all this bullshit. I've decided to take a gun certification course because I think it's necessary, and there's a place in Oceanside that does it. If you would, and you have the inclination to do so, please message me on Messenger or something, because I gotta be honest with you, I feel very, very nervous and very, very, very uncomfortable, and I don't know how in the hell to get past that. I had just gotten, obviously, look, let's cut the bullshit. I know Biden sucked. I'm not an idiot. I know he sucked and was a huge disappointment. Although he did write off my student loan, so God bless him for that. I know for everything else he sucked. I just don't see how a mentally ill man charged with 34 felonies, rape, treason, you name it, is a qualified person. Plus, he's 78 fucking years old. I work with seniors. I know that senility and dementia kick in. How can someone tell me how is that better? I'm not an idiot. I know Kamala Harris wasn't the ideal candidate. I know the Democrats have been fucking up big time. I don't like to talk politics at all because it's pointless to bring this up on the internet. But I'm so disturbed by this outcome and what it means for myself, for my LGBTQI plus friends, of whom I have a lot, that I don't know what the fuck to do. And I feel very alone, and I feel very uncomfortable, And I'm not alone. I have Tim and I have family. But the inclination to move to Puerto Vallarta is very, very strong. And I feel like they're, I'm aware it's Mexico and they have problems too. I'm going to Montreal in February if the world hasn't ended by then or exploded into civil war, just to visit some family. I'm going to check out that city. But do the words terror mean anything to anybody, or am I by myself? Okay. Thanks.